Good morning, ladies. Welcome. I decided to hop on really quickly. Just give me 1 second. I'm just waiting for a few moments for those of you that are joining me, for people to hop on. And I've been sitting with this all weekend, and I wanted to come on and talk about this first thing because it's a Money Monday, and it's important for us to get the week off right. So just hold on one moment while you're jumping on. Let me just set this up. Let's see. Okay. All right. To hop on really quickly. Just give me 1 second. Just because it's a Money Monday, and it's important for us to get the week off right. So just hold on one moment while you're jumping on. Let me just set this up. Okay. All right. Now I can see who's on, and one moment. Okay, here we go, ladies. Good morning, good Monday morning. So, like I said, I was thinking about this all weekend. This was on my mind, and I wanted to jump on. And some of you may have heard me talk about this before, but I feel as though this is something that we as women have to keep front and center. Okay, so if you feel stuck, like you're not moving forward, okay, I want you to stay tuned today because I'm sharing the number one reason why smart women stay frustrated in a life that they no longer love. They stay there way too long, okay? And what you can do to jump to your next level starting today. So if you're new to my videos, welcome. I'm Danette Malcolm, women's money and mindset coach, okay? I'm an empowerment coach for women, and I'm here to guide you on how to use divine law, how to use universal law to align with your purpose, align with your mission, align with your movement so that you can decide your next level of income, okay? And I help you to create a mindset that is conducive to where you want to go. So where we are is where our mind is. And when we upgrade our mindset, then we are able to upgrade our entire life, okay? So I want you to move from being a slave girl, whether you're in a job or whether you're working a business, okay? And step into the queendom, okay, of what you are called to do, the queen of your purpose, the queen of your movement. So if you're watching me, please go ahead and say hello. Let me know you're there. I see a few people hopping on. Good morning, Olivia. Hi, Rona. I see you there. Hi, Jillian. I see you there. And I want you to know that, so if you take a look at the title of this video, it's all about how to overcome the number one biggest thing keeping smart women stuck. The women in my audience are heart-centered, intelligent women that are committed to taking their life to the next level. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be here, right? So I know that you have things that you want to do, but you're just not sure how to get around some of the stuff that comes up. And it was really on my heart this weekend to talk to you about this, so I wanted to jump on bright and early. Okay, so the first thing I want you to know is that everybody is faced with these types of circumstances, and everyone goes through a period where they feel stagnant, where they feel unsure, where they don't know what the next move is or if they're on the right track. So I want you to be kind and I want you to be gentle with yourself, okay? Because this is normal, all right? I also want you to know that these are symptoms of it's time to go to the next level. When you feel stuck, when you feel frustrated, when you are no longer satisfied with where you are, that is life calling you to your next level, right? So this is a good thing. It may not feel that way right now. It may not seem like, you know, I have horrible feelings. I feel frustrated. I feel stuck. How could this be a good thing? But it is a good thing. It's life squeezing you, making you uncomfortable because you are ready. It is time for you to step into your next level. Okay, so I want you to get excited instead of sitting in disappointment or in frustration. Instead, replace that emotion with excitement, because it means the next level is here for me. Okay, so today I want to show you how to step into that. Okay, so um, one thing I want to share with you is that I'm all about you getting out of that slave girl hustle, that slave girl run. And I'm all about you stepping into the queendom of what you're here to contribute on the planet. Okay, so we in this group, we're change makers. We are the ones that push the edges. Why? Because those edge pushers, those entrepreneurial minds, those entrepreneurial minds, if you are still in corporate, are the ones that create change. We're the change makers. We have the desire to see better. We have the desire to see quicker, faster. We have the desire to see more people benefiting in life than just the one person that's at the top. Okay, so this is why we think the way we do, why we operate the way we do. But in order to step into your queendom, I want you to know that owning your life is a key ingredient in that. And that what that means is owning the circumstances that you find yourself in. Okay? And that's whether or not you are at fault or whether this is just life circumstance that you didn't plan for, you didn't want, you may have tried to avoid, but you find yourself here. You can still take ownership of the circumstance because you, my dear, are a queen. You're a queen, okay? And queens know that their power is in their ability to make decisions. So if you take a look or read any of the books that talk about leadership, one of the key ingredients is, for a top leader, is that they know how to make decisions, and they know how to make decisions quickly. So they're usually faced with lots of decisions. So they've trained themselves to make decisions and make them quickly. So every time we make a decision as women, we wield our power. I'll say that again. Every time we make a decision, we wield our power. All right. So queens take ownership of their life, okay, and of their circumstances. But understanding this process is really the first key to ownership, or taking your power back when something unpleasant happens, or when you find yourself in a situation that you no longer are pleased with, okay? So what happens is life is squeezing you, okay, and you know that your next level is calling you. And I know you know, because it's something that you've already been thinking about. It's already been playing in your mind, okay? You already know what your next level is. Am I telling the truth, ladies? Someone talk to me, okay? Am I telling the truth? You already know what that thing is that you want to do, okay? You already know what it is. The problem is you can't figure out how to do it. You just don't know how to do it. You don't know how to pull it off. You don't know if it'll work. But you already know what the next level is for you. All right. And the thing is that you've already been fantasizing about it. You've already been asking yourself, is that possible for me? All right. But what's happening is you think about going to that next level, or stepping into that, and you feel what? You can guess it. You feel the fear. You feel the fear. Okay. You feel the fear. And you hear in your head all of the reasons why it's not a good idea. You don't hear, that those reasons why it's not a good idea starts playing. Okay? You start hearing all the, oh, wow, I have responsibilities. Oh, what about the children? Oh, what about my bills? Oh, what about this thing? What about the next thing? What will people think? People will think I've lost my mind if I were to step fully into this. Okay? What will they think of me? Will they think I'm getting too big for my britches? These are the things that come up, and you're not unique. This is normal. They come up for all of us. Okay? They've come up for every powerful woman that you see out there living her purpose. Okay? So what you're feeling and what you're fearing is not something that you're going through alone. We all go through it, and we all have to step through it. Okay? And that's why I love the quote by George, what's his name? Hold on, I have it right here for you. His name is George Aldar, who says, Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Okay? And I'm going to share with you why that is. You see? Okay, so whenever all of that stuff, that negativity starts coming up, I want you to know that that is just the ego. And when I say the ego, I'm not talking about that thing that we constantly associate with being prideful. Okay, although that is an aspect of it. I'm speaking about the safeguard that we've all been created with. Okay, and when we were a little bit more uh, when before civilization developed in the manner that it has, when we lived in the I don't want to say in the wild, when we had animals that we had to protect ourselves from, when we lived in communities or in smaller villages and those types of things, and we had to protect ourselves from nature and from the wild animals, that ego was really highly developed, okay, because it was there to keep us safe. It told us, okay, don't go there, don't go there, okay, watch out for the wild animal. It's there to keep you safe. But now that we are in civilization, life is a little different, and we no longer have to look out for wild animals and dangers in nature so much anymore. But what we do have to look out for is going to the next level is going to require us stepping into the unknown. So whenever you find yourself thinking about stepping into an unknown area, meaning something that you've never done before, the ego, that's designed to keep you safe, is going to kick in. She's going to wake up and be like, oh, what are you thinking? Hold on now. Hold on now. My job is to keep you safe. So even though this circumstance you're in is uncomfortable and unpleasant, and you don't like it, guess what? We're alive. We're still here. Okay? So you're thinking about going over there to do that thing, and I've never been over there before. We've never been over there before. We don't know how to survive over there. I'm not sure I can keep you alive over there. So the ego wants to keep you safe. So what does she do? She brings in all of the fear and all the negative self-talk and all the negative chatter that's going on in your head and all of the people's opinions that you're evaluating and thinking about in your head. Why? Because her job is to keep you safe. Her job is to keep you safe. Okay? So she thinks that she's working for your benefit. Okay? She thinks she's working for your benefit. And this ego, she's actually the part of you that wants to make sure that you remain alive. So she brings up the fear, okay? So it's just the ego working her magic, okay? So she's like, okay, that's uncomfortable. We're not doing that. I'm just going through my notes. I want to make sure I give you everything on this today, okay? And so the fear shows up in procrastination. Start procrastinating on doing that thing. You start to get fearful. You find yourself not doing it when you were fine before. Okay? All right, this has happened to me. I know what this is, all right? Illness, you get sick. Okay? Have you ever noticed that every time you get tired of a job, you suddenly start to get sick? Okay? That happens to me all the time. Okay? When I'm tired of a job, I start to get sick. Why? Because I don't want to go to work. So I start to manifest illness. Or a child gets sick. Or the car breaks. Okay? And oh, the money that I was thinking about stepping into my dream, I now have to take and spend on the car. So, hey, what can I do? There's nothing that I could do. I couldn't stop the car from breaking, and now the money is gone. So something came up and I can't do it anymore. Okay. All of that are manifestations of fear. Remember, if you follow me for a while, you know that your external environment is your internal environment pushed out. Okay, so whatever's going on in your environment is actually a reflection of what you are thinking, feeling, ruminating on internally. So we don't get what we want. We get who we are. We get who we are. Okay. And who we are in that moment is determined by the thoughts, the fears, the attitudes, and those translate into actions. Okay. And we see it in our world. We see it out here in our world. Okay. So Olivia, you saying hi, you said, yes, it's true. Yes. That happens to you too. Yes. Olivia says, anytime I don't feel like going to work, so many things come up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And the thing is, Olivia, I manifest actual illness. Like I am actually sick. Okay. So I don't even have to pretend to call in sick. I literally get sick. Okay. And it's all what's going on in here. Remember, we are powerful creators. We were created in the image and in the likeness of God. Okay. And how does God create? How does God create? He thinks about what he wants and then he speaks it into existence. And we create the exact same way. All right. So whatever is going on in here and whatever you're thinking and talking about here is what you're going to see manifested in your environment. Okay. You want to see something fantastic? Change your thinking. Change your thinking and watch your circumstances turn around and start to take the shape of what you're actually thinking. I'm telling you, women, we are more powerful than we've been led to believe. Okay. Yes, yes, Olivia. Olivia's saying that yes, I manifested as well. Okay, awesome. All right. So I really wanted to help you with this today. Um, so that resistance that you're feeling is literally turning into a manifestation in your life. All right. So here's what I want you to do. All right. I want you to get out a journal. Okay. Every powerful woman has one of these. You know why we have one of these? Because in order for us to move forward, we have to take care of our own stuff. Our own stuff. Our stuff. Not anyone else's stuff. Okay. If you want your life to change, you take care of your own stuff. That means your own mind, your own mindset, your own heart, your own thinking. All right. So I want you to take out your journal, or if you don't have a journal, get the notes in your cell phone. I use my notes for everything. Okay. If I'm standing in a line, I get an idea, I use my notes, I pull out my notes and I start writing. Okay, so get your notes if you don't have a journal, and I want you to do this. Okay, I want you to. I think it's very important for you to get to the root of what's actually happening. What are you actually afraid of? Okay, so we know it's fear. We know the number one reason why you're stuck is because of fear. Okay, but what fear is it? What is the fear? So I want you to get out your journal, and I want you to ask this question. Why am I not moving forward? Okay, write this out. Why am I not moving forward? Okay, I already know what I want. I already know what my dream is. So what is my fear? What is my fear? Okay, and I want you to write, is it fear of failure? Is it fear of judgment? What other people are going to say? What other people are going to think? I will have to constantly hear from the people that I know love me. I know they love me, okay? But they're not called to what you're called to, all right? So I know that they're going to say something. Is that what I'm afraid of? Or is it that I don't feel good enough that I can actually do what I want to do? Okay. So in your journal, I want you to spend time with yourself, asking yourself these questions. And then when you ask the question, the mind will come up with answers. That's just the way it works. You ask a question, the mind starts rolling. And what I want you to do is I want you to dump all those things that come up for you in your head on the paper. Now, with this step, it's important for you not to judge it, not to censor it, not to critique it. You're not going to show this to anyone, so you have full freedom to be as honest and to put exactly what comes up in your mind on the paper. Don't edit it. Don't make it sound professional. Don't make it sound acceptable. Just dump it on the page. Okay? dump it in the notes part of your cell phone. Okay, just dump it. Okay, and at the end of the full brain dump, I want you to keep writing until there's nothing left. Okay, I want you to keep writing until there's nothing left and you're not getting any more ideas. All right. So once you're done with that, I want you to just stop and take a look at what you have on the paper. Stop and take a look. Okay. A lot of times women just constantly occupy their time with stuff to do. And I want to encourage you to stop that. Stop that. Take some time and spend the time with yourself. Spend the time with yourself. See what's actually going on, because you are the most important person. You know, when you're flying in a plane, they say, put your oxygen mask on first before you go to assist your child or before you go to assist anyone else. It's because you have to be right. So stop the running up and down. Okay, ladies, let's put a pin in that for now. Okay, this is about getting you right. And let's stop and think and spend time with ourselves so that we can get through this phase. Because remember, everything you want is on the other side of that fear. So getting through that fear is everything right now. Okay, so take a look at what came up. Okay, just look at it. Become aware of what's actually happening is the first big step, because now that you are aware, you can begin to make different choices. All right, remember again, we wield our power every time we make a decision. So the faster and the better decisions you make, the more powerful woman you become. All right, and it's a work in progress. So don't let the fear take you out. Okay, you can release the fear through journaling. This is a good practice for times like these, and this is a good practice to keep in your personal development toolbox. Okay, so it's 8:33. I gotta run. Gotta be somewhere for 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for those of you that tuned in, Rona, Jillian, and Olivia. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this has been of service to you. Okay, if you are a woman and you think you need some additional help getting past this fear, please send me a personal message on Facebook. Okay, just inbox me. All right. If you want to get on a free 20-minute strategy call with me to help you with this fear piece, I am here. I'm available. Just go ahead and send me a message. I'll send you my calendar. We can get on a 20-minute call and get you past this. Okay, it's no charge, absolutely free. It's my way of giving back and being of service to you in my community. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is Danette Malcolm saying have a wonderful Money Monday. Okay, we are powerful, power wielding women. So go make it happen this week. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.